everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more of The Boys. We're on season 4 episode 3 and this one is titled "We'll Keep the Red Flag Flying Here." Red flag. Alright, I'm excited. We had another supernatural alumni last episode. He's dead now. He was particular to say the least, but we met new people. Story's still building, so let's get back into it.
A time when this country is facing the biggest threat in its history. Starlighters. What do these crazies want to do now? They want to get rid of me. And then they want to replace you with some godless, non-binary socialists like them. Bring her up! Love you, pal. The Seven is gonna fight back. They are the defenders of real Americans. Deep, A-Train, and Black Noir. I wanna rock!
That's 4. The 4.
Pull it back.
And today is a very special day.
Because
the Seven is getting even stronger as we welcome 2 new members. Firecracker and Sister Sage.
Oh shit. Firecracker.
As for that last spot, who knows?
Take down a bull elephant. 10 bull elephants. Not taking any chances. How you gonna get close enough to use it?
He's
I
real.
can get Ryan here.
And if he doesn't listen to us?
And we keep an eye on Elephant until he does. We get Ryan's head clear, and that's it, all right? Nothing about training him up to top Homelander. I mean it, Joe. Would you train your boy up to be a killer?
Listen, brother, you don't trust me. Go back to your team. Oh, wait.
Ha ha ha.
Smile right now.
These quote-unquote vaccines that they're giving out at the Starlight House actually cause autism. And not that cool Rain Man autism that makes you good at counting cards and shit.
Huh? Is there a problem? Because this is a huge day for you. But you seem to have something firmly lodged up your asshole.
The spandexes. Up my ass and in a camel toe. Did it occur to you that it is harder to stage a fucking coup with a million eyes on me?
Popularity is power, sister.
That's true.
Prison.
You're a member of the Seven now. You're a superhero. Act like it.
My dad's not a vegetable. His doctors say so. People wake up from comas all the time. Sorry, Huey, there just really isn't anything you can do legally. Just work it out with your mom.
Hey, what are you doing here?
We finally know
We need to talk. Just give me 1 sec.
what's the weirdness.
Hey, welcome to Starlight House. Can I help you?
Where are they?
I'm sorry, who?
Where are the kids? The ones in the basement.
We don't
Probably
have a
the
basement.
basement.
Firecrackers
Dumbass.
not pedos. What do you... Stay back.
All right.
I'm rescuing those kids.
All right, all right.
Come on.
Frenchie.
And the firecrackers. Un imbécile.
You need me to kiss it better?
Yes.
Sorry I'm late. Bob's office must have forgotten to loop me in on this.
Superhero
Glad you could make
management
it, Vicky.
act.
It's time we ban soups from the military, from private policing, and all other government positions. Don't you agree?
Of course.
Shouldn't we take them off the streets and put them back on the Masked Singer where they belong?
Absolutely.
C'est quoi? How do you know?
What you found last time.
No, absolument pas. This is a bad idea, very bad. When do we leave?
We need help. Now, look, I know y'all ain't gonna like this shit. I wanna flip A-Train.
What?
You're joking.
He could be flippable.
We turn, and need I remind you who still runs this operation?
I thought we all had a say. I thought that was the point.
Hello? You guys want to ask before you just up and fuck off? Oh, God.
Where a woman can make it all the way to the Seven Towers without blowing some dude to get there.
All right, firecracker. It's Butcher.
Lamplight.
Crimson Countess.
Oi, Ryan.
My dad said I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Wait, oh, hang on. Just give me 20 seconds. We need to talk. Over at my place, maybe. Come on, don't make me play the 6 months to live card. Nice one. Reckon I deserve that.
Oh, shit.
That's all I ask.
Pretty graphic game.
And we will not be denied. For Vought and Homelander's power to be curbed and regulated because they...
His face of disgust.
Shit.
What?
I just want you to know that I will forever be your most loyal servant.
Okay.
So anything you need, I mean anything.
He gets it.
Anything. Anything.
Good.
Okay.
I studied performing arts at Godolphin. I did Cirque du Vaught in Montreal. You didn't hire me to stand
Cirque
around
du
with a
Vaught?
fucking oak tree.
What do you need?
Some direction. Need some intentionality here. Is there like a playlist I can use to get me inside his head?
Shut the fuck up, Noir, and everyone take your seats.
Shut the fuck up, Noir. He's never had to say that, like, ever before.
Ashley.
Shut the fuck
You
up,
can go.
Noir. Because he never
Sorry,
spoke.
sir?
This is a meeting of the Seven.
I'm always here.
Well, Sage is going to take over your workload. For all intents and purposes, she's the new CEO.
Shut up, Deep. Okay. Should be a relief. No?
Okay.
Actually, Ashley, there is one thing you can do for me. Find Ryan, would you? Thanks.
Okay.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Is Noir sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit! Sorry, you guys, I'm narcoleptic.
Days ago, valuable surveillance footage was taken from Crime Analytics, murdering 3 home teamers.
They're looking at Deep?
Why is everybody looking at me?
Because it's your department.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything.
You are no longer in charge of Crime Analytics.
What?
Good. Okay.
Kevin, honey, is that you? Notice anything? My tank? You forgot to clean it, and now there's an algae bloom. You've been so distant lately. At least let me spend some time in the aquarium above your bed. It's so dark in here. Are you embarrassed by me?
No, I'm not embarrassed by you, okay? I've told you that. It's just, it's too risky.
God, I've given him everything. I haven't had a doctor's appointment in 3 fucking years. I don't need this crap, you know? I went to Vanderbilt.
Don't quote me on it, but he should leave a floater in his toilet. I did it to Suzanne, and you'd be surprised how satisfying it felt.
Did I? I'm gonna finally do it. I am finally gonna fucking quit. Now, who wants their balls crushed?
Me?
Me?
Sunshine's and
Please?
rainbows, everything that lollipops and rainbows, that's how they shrink.
Now, I've got Connect 4 and Lego, plus a special little something just for you. Your mum's recipe. World famous, some say.
I'm not hungry.
Fancy your game?
Oh,
It's
this?
nothing. I'm fine.
Just brain fluid.
But are you scared
Scared of what?
to die? I mean,
Yes.
I'm all right with it.
you're lying. I can tell when you're lying.
Is it that bullshit white savior movie they got you in? Or that they put your brother in a wheelchair? Or guilt of beating 3 men to death over at Planet Vought? I think you spent so much time wearing that stupid-ass black power suit, pretending to give a shit, that something stuck. You may have that racist white boy's heart up in you, but you got a second goddamn chance to actually give a shit. So what you gonna do with it, man?
Fuck you. Sage is already hunting for whoever leaked that footage. Just giving a shit just gets you killed.
True. You're still standing here.
I love MM. Hi.
It's just a slight mélange of hallucinogens. I'm fine. Reggie. Colin, what are you doing here?
Just some family time.
If you were really sorry, you wouldn't have kept doing it.
All the people he killed.
Say it again. You're free of me. Look at you on your own. You're a murderer. A monster. Through and through.
Oh shit, he knows her.
Who is she?
Yeah, you weren't there to back her up. Maybe you should have told her you were gonna be super high and
Down the
tripping.
local pub. Saw your save on the telly. So you're a big hero in that way.
I accidentally hurt someone.
They didn't show that?
What do you mean,
I was supposed to throw them, but I did it too hard.
They gonna be all right?
My dad says I shouldn't even care.
Oh, Ryan. What would your mom say?
I get why you don't want me.
No.
I wouldn't want me either.
Them horrible things I said. I didn't mean them. I have this habit, see, of pushing people away. 'Cause I'm a bad man. I ain't got no business looking after a kid.
It's not true.
I'm leaving this world with nothing to show for it. And I could be leaving without making things right with the one part of her that is still alive. And that scares me more than anything.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
I fucked them up. Put way too much sugar in them. How about we have another game, eh?
Yeah.
It was such a sincere and
Just to say,
genuine
well, Give me a
moment.
biscuit.
I just hope he won't go in the garbage
So,
to
tell me about your relationship
take a
with Starlight. I understand you two were friends.
Were we?
No, I wouldn't say that we were friends. I mean,
Are you working with her?
no, I was just donating some clothes.
So why is your heart pounding like a little bass drum?
I didn't do anything, okay? I swear.
Let's just all calm down. Just tell us the truth. We swear you'll be fine, right?
Yes, I swear. On the life of my son.
Oh, you're cooked.
Yes, Starlight did call me a few days ago. She just wanted some help tracking.
She confessed, leak plugged.
You don't think the next word out of her mouth might have been useful?
Yeah.
Guess I am that petty.
Yeah, she. The fact that he just left
This is
her.
fucking insane. You can't actually mean this.
Jesus, guns,
I'm sorry.
babies.
What have I done to make you hate me so much?
You really don't remember me, do you?
Oh shit.
Of course, I was going by Sparkler back in those days.
Saying that God bless America medley.
I practiced that routine so fucking hard.
You never won, so now you're bitter?
Miami-Dade. Down to you and me. The finals. I noticed that everyone is snickering at me. Turns out you told everyone that I had an ass fuck gangbang with the judges.
What?
Which was the only way trash like me could ever make it to the final. I was 13 years old. When I went to you to ask you why, do you remember what you said?
Too bad, so sad.
Said that I don't talk to fat sluts. Not rumor like that. I was jealous. But I'm not that person anymore. People don't change. And all that dove, pure angel bullshit. Now I see the conniving little mean girl bitch in there. And when I'm done, the rest of the world's gonna see it too.
Well, with a story like that, I can't blame her for hating her. Pretty fucked up.
Here's your peppermint latte.
Why, thank you.
Happy holidays.
Excuse me? Don't you mean Merry Christmas? It's the most magical day of the year.
Now you can't say Merry Christmas, just Happy Holidays.
Still no Annie?
No, fuck.
A-Train. He says she's meeting Homelander here.
You fucking teamed up with him and you didn't tell me?
I don't...
Oh, and we can listen.
Oh, fuck, it's hot as balls up here.
Why am I the one in here?
Hi, Madam Vice President-elect.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
I picked Firecracker. She has something I can't find anywhere else.
And what's that?
She can destroy Starlight.
And most importantly, she really wants
Starlight's
to.
just the first.
And in return?
You disband the Bureau of Superhuman Affairs. Condemn the Defund the Soups movement. A hero in every town with legal authority over the police.
Then when you get in the Oval, you show the world who you really are.
You want me to come out as a soup? No fucking way. Singer and the military are joined at the dick tip. What happens when they send in soldiers, which they will?
Vicky. We have to do better for them. So what kind of example are you setting by staying in the closet?
Oh my god.
It's your fucking Campbell. I can smell him. Fuck.
You can't see through that. It's the material you can't see through.
Time to go.
Why'd you do that?
A-Train. He's come a long way.
A massive electrical fire broke out this afternoon at Coin Arena.
He fucking cut her in half. A speedy recovery.
How's he?
It's the same.
What I really just want to know right now is, why?
Why what?
Why what?
Did you leave?
You dumb or stupid?
How? You know, how could you leave me?
But I was depressed, postpartum.
Okay.
Friends all said give it a month, 6 months, a year, but it never went away.
But you were always so fun. We'd have dance parties.
I never wanted you to see it. And so one night I just took 40 Ambien and tried to kill myself. Thank God I threw them up in the toilet. So the next day I took you to school and I left. I didn't want to, but it was life or death for me.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
I can understand, but to never, ever come back or never explain? Yeah.
I tried, but your dad was so hurt and he didn't want me to confuse you. So I'm really sorry, Huey, that I hurt you. I was just fucked up, you know.
You think that carfentanil is easy to score?
I fucking told you, we ain't turning him into an asset. He ain't ready.
By the time he's ready, it'll be too late. Everything will be burnt down.
Either we figure out how to train him, or we figure out how to kill him.
You look fat.
Hey, smart ass. Where do you get off? I had nothing to do with that leak. I wasn't even... What is that? Is that a bloomin' onion from Outback?
Yeah. You want some?
Yeah.
That looks delicious.
Mm.
Take off your gloves, dude.
You want to watch Transformers 2? The one with the racist robots?
What?
It's funny you mentioned that. Shy's actually a good buddy of mine. No, at first I kind of thought you were a bitch.
You're hot.
Totally fucking hot.
Yeah? Like that?
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Wait, what? Where did that come from?
Where have you been?
Sorry, I flew to Coney Island to get those hot dogs.
You're lying.
No,
You can smell
I'm not.
butcher.
You've been at William Butcher's. I can smell him on you.
That's weird.
I wanted to see him. He's going through a tough time.
Why do you care? When you have everything here. You have a father? I've given you everything that I ever wanted, and it's still not good enough for you. Why? You're
'Cause
ungrateful?
It's empty. It's
You go behind my back?
hollow.
You lie to me? Why? Why am I not good enough for you?
It's just butchering.
What? You love him so much. When did you get him to be your dad?
No, I don't want him to be my dad. You're my...
Enough! Enough! John. Come here. You really made a mess this time, Tiger. Champ, pull yourself together. Deep breath. For God's sakes, look at you. Have to be stronger, John. For Ryan still need love so much. And needy like you can still fix things. He's your son. He hates you. He's gonna turn on you. Blood. Everyone hates you. Time to overcome this need for love. You're never gonna be your true self until you transcend your humanity. What do? You need to go back to the start. You need to go home.
Let's put the Christ back in Christmas. Raise our voices loud.
Okay, I have to say, if what we just saw actually is his internal monologue, that he has these different, what looks like not personalities, but just different trains of thoughts, no fucking wonder he's that weird and ambivalent. Like, one second, you feel like he really wants to connect with Ryan, and you can almost see that he's reasonable and he's gonna like look at a situation and be like, you can see that he thinks it's fucked up. He's gonna hear things and be like, what? And then the next second, it's something totally different, you know? Like, instead of, like I keep saying with Homelander, is that he doesn't have the tools, right? Because that moment with Ryan could have been such a defining moment that he could have just listened, right? Instead of immediately be so hurt by that and not, instead of wondering, like, you know, he even asked, like, why do you care? And then he was about to explain and he cut him off, got mad, threw something. When actually Ryan also wants to connect with him because it's his father. It really is his father. So Ryan would welcome a relationship with him, for sure. But he's just, Homelander thinks that by giving him all these surface level things that normally you would want, and he's like, well, I would have wanted that growing up, which makes sense. But you have to consider what he's been through, who he is, and what's going on. Like, he's really just seeing one thing at a time. He's not, I guess, in his relationships, because when it's time to plot or like see, he's able to see like different sides of things in other aspects of his life. But with his relationship, it's always one thing at a time that he's able to see. He can't make them all mesh. I don't know if that makes sense. And it's this need for love. Like, we saw 3 different Homelanders in the mirror talking to him. There's this one above that is like, oh, you need to like transcend your humanity, blah, blah, blah. But that's not the way to go. Like, you can't just eliminate part of yourself. He has to learn how to make them fit together. Yeah, instead of listening to Ryan, that would explain to him like, this is why I care about Butcher, because this is not making me happy. I'm not actually, something's missing. This is not what I want. Instead of that, he's not willing to listen. He's just like, well, I've given you everything. You should be happy. And he's in a really good position to actually understand what Ryan's going through, because for as long as we've known Homelander, have we ever seen him truly happy? Does he even know what true happiness, and not surface level happiness of just like external validation? You know, his locus of identity is almost solely external. There's nothing going on, like his worth. If there wasn't anyone on the outside telling him how great he is, he would think he sucks. He wouldn't be able to build his own self-esteem from the inside, you know? Because it's normal to be affected by external factors. Like, you're gonna do something and then have an external response, and maybe it'll have you second guess yourself and be like, oh my god, maybe that's not my thing, maybe this, maybe that. But you have to have something inside that can either be like, oh, you know what, I just had a bad day. It's not gonna make you feel like a total failure. You'll just be like, ugh, I gotta work harder, or just like do things differently. He doesn't have that inside, so everything that happens on the outside, it's what dictates his whole life, and it's sad. And I feel like with Ryan, it's the complete opposite. With Becca, growing up with her, it was very much like focused on his studies, and he was smart, and he was kind. He was being taught how to be a good person in the world. He wasn't being taught, oh, you're stronger than everyone else, and like, you never have to worry about this and that, because oh, you're so strong, you're so loved, you're the best, you're a product, you know? So that's where they clash, and that's why it'll never work. They can't make each other happy, unfortunately. So it's tragic. It was nice to see them finally talk, him and Butcher, and I'm so glad that Butcher said all of these things, and Ryan really needed to hear them. He was being a very good father figure, and I'm glad that he didn't end up going with the cookie situation, which would have broke something else in their relationship, right? Something else would have been broken. So we know now the backstory between Starlight and Firecracker, which Firecracker's not, I wouldn't look at her and be like, oh, that's my kind of person. But from what she said about Annie, like, we know that Annie, she is not that person anymore, but can we blame Firecracker for holding a grudge? Not really. Because from what she told, when she told this story, like, these are horrible things to say to someone, and of course it would follow you along in your adult life. So yeah, that's that'll be interesting, because also Annie doing what her mom wanted, probably, like she said, my mom taught me to be rootless. She was just a kid, you know, but the effect that she had on another kid doesn't disappear because of her circumstances, you know. So it's unfortunate. Huey's mom explained herself, and like I said, I still had beef with her until, like, we needed to learn what happened, because her whole, like, I know that now, knowing her story, it does change things. And I think from Huey's reaction, he also understands, right? Because it's a very hard thing to go through, and it's very real. So to feel like you need to get away, life or death situation, I get it. What I don't get, and what I think is a bit harder to explain away and just like justify, is the fact that you never reached out. Even if as an adult, I get that it can be confusing for a little kid, but eventually you can, I don't know, write a letter. When he's old enough, you send it, and then if you get a response, if he wants to reach out, like, for them to see each other again in this context. And then when she said, like, oh, that's why I would never beg for forgiveness, but I think that's also a hurtful thing, of like seeing your mom, and then after explaining herself, she's not even sorry. Not that she has to, because she doesn't have to be sorry for what happened to her, but has to apologize for what it did to Huey and the not knowing, you know? So yeah, I do understand. I think it's good that she finally explained herself, and hopefully now they can talk and agree on a treatment, or just like what to do for his dad. So Yeah. All right. That was a good episode of The Boys. It was season 4, episode 3. We'll keep the red flag flying here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more The Boys. Thank you so much for watching.